Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Voth. I ride for Team Ally Brighter Law. On Instagram I go by The Cycling Therapist, and today we're going to be taking a look at the California Bicycle Racing Finale. So this is the CBR Final race of the season. So the category is 3-4 and this is the 30 plus. So we've got 30 plus and older, and this is a Preme lap we're going into. Not just a Preme lap, but it's bar points lap, meaning that if I want to help my teammate Brian Uno defend his yellow leader's jersey, I need to get up to the front. And he is in very close contention with a Mr. Ronnie Chalk, whose wheel is right there to the right, and he is going to find his way up to the front as well. In front of Ronnie Chalk is the most aggressive rider's jersey, I believe, with the green there. And you can see Brian right there in the center, so everyone's jockeying to get up to the front right now. And you can see people pulling away on the right-hand side. Try and assert a little bit of a front group here. Now we're also working with Mr. Nick and a Kyle Cooper, Mr. Cooper, and they've been doing their job off the front, making sure and chase things back. Now there are a couple of guys up the road who stayed away for the finish, but they are not in contention for the bar points, so we're not worried about them. Not sure who that is off to the left, but Brian is out front and he is looking for help, and that's my job. Should have been there, wasn't there, but now I'm there. Brian knows how to find a wheel and to find it well, and he slots right in, finds a little bit of a draft. And when he puts down the power, he can put down the power. So he finds his way through to bar points. And we ride on through for another Preme lap, another bar points lap, which I unfortunately didn't get on film. But this is the final lap. So this is going into the final. 1 to go. And we've got the green jersey up here. He was pulling a little bit to try and move up into the field. And this is usually a lull where people kind of sit in to rest, and so I put down some power to run up towards the front of the group to make up a lot of spots, get in front of Ronnie, and then get a little tuck going here to try and keep arrow. Slot in on the inside, because that outside you can get pushed to the gutter a lot of the times, so there's a good place to be. Mr. Kyle is right there on the front, and Nick was off the front before that. Kyle needs some help, so I'm going to come around, and Mr. Uno knows exactly where to slot in, so he finds his way around the other side of the group and then right into the draft. Now we want to keep it fast enough where people don't want to come up, but we want to keep it manageable. So I'm off the front right now, trying to keep it around 30 miles an hour up this hill. So I'm going to try and find that 800 watt power, and I probably should have held it a little bit higher, because Ronnie Chalk, that's his moment. And Brian sees we're getting swamped on both sides, and so he's going to find somebody a little bit off to the left here, and Mr. Critwit finds his wheel right behind Brian, through the corner clean. Brian gets up for a sprint. He doesn't need to be up on the podium because he just needs to secure his bar points, and he does. So congratulations to Brian, good job, safe ride for everyone, and a good season. Again, this is Ryan Voth. You can find me at The Cycling Therapist on Instagram, and thanks again to Nick and Mr. Kyle.